Hello, I think I'm live. I'm not sure, but I think I am live. Going live in 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. Where am I at? You. Oh, view channel. All right, excellent. Okay, so the title is called MSFS and Neofly Shenanigans Take 2. All right, so basically, we are going to be hopefully going into Microsoft Flight Simulator, and hopefully, historically, after a system restart, there have not been any crashes. Let me go into. Let's see here. Copy. I'm just going to tell people on Facebook and other places that I am going live at this address. All right. So, anybody who's on Facebook right now, you've got the link. So, I will see who joins in. Right now, my mind is drawing a blank as to where else I can post this, but yeah, everybody basically knows. Go to my channel for streaming at around 6 o'clock. Right now it's about 6:21, and I am getting ready to go back into Flight Simulator, and I will start up Neofly after that. That's I just talked about it earlier before the system crash, but Neofly is basically a game add-on to Flight Simulator, where it will introduce a job element to the game where you can actually do stuff, make a game out of, make an actual game out of it with objectives and goals instead of just flying and taking off and landing and whatever else. Continue in normal mode. Do I really want to do that? Sometime later on, I really have to try that ornithopter. It looks really interesting. All right, so now that I've got this started, I'll go into my world map. There's my baby, my Cessna Citation CJ4. I just acquired that in Neofly. I mean, I already have it in Flight Simulator, but in Neofly, you actually have to buy these planes. I mean, they actually do treat it like you have a company. Daily goal: land with a feet per minute of less than 100. Let's see if I can do that today. All right, so this is Neofly. Basically, we have a number of jobs I can pick from in here. I also have 2 AI pilots right here. I have this guy, his name is Werewolf, and the other one's this girl is Yoda. Don't ask me why, but hey, that's awesome. And I can give them jobs to do. You know, just send them off on their merry way. And I'm gonna give myself a job to do. I'm not gonna pick something that's gonna take a lot of flight time, just to show you guys, you know, what this is all about. At the same time, though, I really do want to be able to rack up a little bit of money. Let's see here. I can only fit 8 passengers. I'll try and pick some jobs that are going to the same airport that will allow me to get a lot of money kind of easily. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I can do that. I've got 3 passengers going to KMKG. That's a total of $34,000. That's three passengers each job going to the same airport. Ooh, okay. I can probably get that. Kosh. And this Kosh. Ah, nuts. Well, that's no bueno. It's going over the. This mission can't be stacked. Other missions are already assigned to this plane. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, those missions can't be stacked? Oh, wow. Okay. I guess they don't want you to mix VIP passengers with regular passengers. Okay, so what I'll do is dump that job. Let's see here. I'm going from KGRB, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to where am I going to go? Let's see here. I don't want to do something that's a big distance. Okay, I'll do 184 miles. to KMBS. Alright, so I'll go ahead and do that job. Bring 7 passengers to MBS International, KMBS. Meeting the following requests. I cannot pitch or bank past 31 degrees. Alright. So, missing 612 pounds. Weight and balance. Yeah, and you actually have to change the weight of your passengers so that, or passengers, you have to change the weight on your plane so that it reflects what you're doing. Okay, so where am I going? 250, 150. See, that was 340. So I'll do 350 there. Okay, looks a little bit out of balance, but we'll take it for right now. So I am going from KGRB to, here's my Discord going off, going to KMBS. KMBS. Let's try it again. Saginaw, Michigan. Or Saginaw, Wisconsin, I'm sorry. Alright. Oh, wait, no, Saginaw, Michigan. Yeah, that's right. Green Bay, Wisconsin is Saginaw, Michigan. Yeah, I know my geography. Alright. Don't have to do that. No, the runway... I would do runway 6. Because I'll be taken off this way anyways. And do ramp 37 parking set as departure. I want runway 5 because that is facing, well, mostly east. Or I could take, what? What is that? Runway 14. I will take that instead. It looks a lot better. Hopefully they'll give me that. Sometimes you can radio the ATC when you're about to come in, not about to, but when you are planning to come in for a landing, and they will tell you, oh, actually go on this runway, and I'm like, I have to change my plan. So, flight conditions, let's change that to midday. We're going to go with live weather because I'm a masochist. It's probably gusting with winds up to about 45 miles an hour. Alright, so let's go ahead and pick up the controller and do this. Hopefully I got everything set correctly. It's a VFR direct GPS flight. And I got my coffee.
Captain, this is dispatch. The VIPs do not look too happy today. It's probably best if we don't keep them waiting.
I'm wondering why I am not hearing.
Pilot, today's VIPs are making their way now. Oh my god. Is that?
Oh,
it is.
okay.
Oh, that's made my day. See if you can get me an autograph, please.
I wonder why I can't hear my, what do you call it? Advanced audio properties, monitor and output. But I can't hear anything. I could tell you guys are hearing this, but for some reason I can't hear it. Okay. All right. Let's see what Neofly says. Oh, good. I've got... Oh, I can lose about 90 pounds. No, I don't want to exit Neofly. Let's go 300 here. Good. So, yeah, you do have to match the pounds here to what you're flying. And you're welcome, guys, by the way, because I actually made this window so that it'd be better for streaming and not just for my use, because usually I like to have this window expanded out a little bit more because I'm using an ultra wide monitor and it helps with immersion, especially with something like this where you're comfortable being in a plane and being able to look either way and see an entire cockpit. Okay, it still bothers me that I cannot hear anything. Yep. Two device headphones. Let's see what happens with that. Okay. Hello? Alright. Seems like I can't do anything here. Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Okay. Oh, good. Okay, alright. I got it fixed. I can hear it, and you guys can hear it too, so good. I am so sorry for that feedback that you guys endured. Okay, now that I've got this done, let's get this show on the road. Alright, so says there's no flight plan. Well, let's go ahead and put a flight plan in there. Yes, there we go. Flight plan started, and I can start the engines.
You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
I'll turn this down a little bit. Beacon or strobe are off while the engines are running. Sorry. Turn on all the lights. God, I love this sound. This is really why I wanted the sound. Request taxi, departure to the east.
Green Bay ground chill hill 001 with Gulf request taxi for takeoff east departure.
Chill hill 001 taxi to and hold short of runway 18 using taxiway Alpha Bravo. Contact tower on 118.7 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 18 using taxiway Alpha Bravo chill hill 001.
Holding short runway 18. Okay. That's freaking me out. Okay, so take the parking brake off, and pitats on. All right. One thing I'm gonna do really quick. Okay. I just wanted to update True on what's going on. That's what I was forgetting. All right, let's go. It's one of the things I do not like about flying, simulated or otherwise. I've never done it otherwise, but I have a feeling I wouldn't like it very much as far as taxiing. What am I hung up on? Come on. You can do it. Well, I could have went that way. Yeah, I probably should have went that way. Well, it looks like I'll be going in the grass a little bit here. I love this add-on for MSFS. It's called Sky for Sim, and it is so far been very invaluable as far as giving me basically the equivalent of a pad for a real pilot to use to assist when they're flying.
Countdown 001, all position caution thunder traffic. Countdown 001, continue taxi.
Roger, Chill Pill 001.
You gotta love it when there's vehicles on the taxiways that are just idly going about their business while you are trying to go around them. So you actually have to go. They actually do let you go through them, and it was actually pretty funny. One flight I did recently, I was taking off. I was on the runway taking off, and a fuel truck came right in front of me. Well, you can guess what happened. I just went right through him. I mean, there was no explosion or anything like that, but it was just kind of funny that if that happened in real life, well, it wouldn't be so funny. Oh, my taxi speed is over 30 knots. Yeah, Neofly will actually penalize you for doing stuff like taxiing over a speed limit or overspeeding in the air, like putting undue stress on the aircraft or whatever. They also penalize you for doing hard landings. I probably took that turn a little hard. Okay, I can slow down now. I noticed a little bit of graphics tearing in there. Oh, shut up. I hate that taxi speed over 30. Well, I would have been going over 60, but you stopped me from doing that. All right. Let's put the parking brake on. Talk to ETC.
Green Bay Tower, Chill Hill 001, ready at runway 18 east departure.
Chilton 001 with 164 at 19er. East departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 18.
Roger that.
Takeoff runway 18 Chill Hill 001.
Let's get in position here. Parking brake is on right now. Now, I should have put everything in the flight plan, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm not going to do anything more, but I'm just going to start flying. Normally what you'd want to do is you'd want to go into the master flight computer here and input all the information it needs, like the weather conditions at both this airport and the destination airport, what legs you're going to be using, basically what flight plans you'll be using for both departure and arrival, and all that other good stuff. But I am not doing that right now. You don't really need to do it, but it's a good thing to do. This is flying direct to KMBS. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could add some direct waypoints and set myself up for for a good landing. And I'm kind of tempted to do that. Let's see if I can. Let's see, now what did I want? I wanted this runway right here. So that is runway 14. Something you guys probably didn't know is that the runways actually do correspond to the compass. So runway 14 is 14 degrees. That is actually pretty interesting. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and alter the flight plan. Go into my legs here. Yeah, I'm going to put in some information. So let's go into it. Let's go ahead and say what? KMBS is 660 feet. I want to be about 700 feet there. And USR 1, I want to be 1,500 feet there. Execute. Now, index programming, yep. Let's see here. Performance. My cruise altitude is going to be, I'll say 20,000 feet. My takeoff, it's 14 degrees outside air temperature. All right. Okay. I don't know why it asks for the outside air temperature. I assume there's a really good reason for it. So there we go. There's my information right there. And this also updates. So while I'm flying, you'll see the distance going down and the time going down. And they actually do calculate for you in the computer your time of descent so that you know when to descend. Let's go into here and hang on. 20,000 feet. Let's get a nav mode set up. Yaw damper on, half bank mode, vertical speed. I'm gonna get my vertical speed set up. (2,000 feet). All right. Just make sure everything's on. All right. Flight director's on. He's CDI locked, I think. Okay. And my apologies to ATC for wasting your time because I'm standing on the runway doing absolutely nothing. Let's go ahead and put my landing lights on, taxi lights off. And last but not least, my flaps levers. And pitch at 1. All right. Let's go.
Pilot from dispatch. Fly safe. These customers don't like excitement.
Countdown 001, continue for east departure.
Immediately lower my engines a little bit because
001, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
it's very easy to overspeed in this plane. Yep.
Green Bay Tower chill cool 001 frequency change.
Everybody's thinking I'm the worst pilot imaginable. But I got it all under control. And I just turned autopilot on, so I don't have to really mess about with trying to keep the plane steady, even though I can do that. I mean, I've done a lot of these flights by hand, but sometimes it's nice to let the autopilot take over, especially during takeoff. You know, like I said, it's very easy to overspeed in this kind of plane, as you just saw when I took off, and all of a sudden you hear At least I'm at a good speed right now. At 82% on the engines. As I said in the video with the Embraer Phenom, I was talking about the CJ4, the one I'm flying right now, and that, you know, I said it takes off like a rocket, and I kid you not, and you just saw it. I mean, it literally does take off and just doesn't want to stop speeding and climbing. This is a very, very powerful little plane. I say little because this is what it looks like. see these two huge engines right here. Okay, now that I've gone past 10,000 feet, I can go ahead and speed up a little bit more because you're not supposed to be going past 230, I think it is. 230 knots. When you're below 10,000 feet, you're not supposed to be going below. You're not supposed to be going above 230 knots an hour. But after 10,000, you can go to about 300 knots an hour. Is there anybody out there? Oh wow, I'm approaching top of the ascent right now. You know what? I'm actually going to go into altitude hold mode because I'm going to be descending very soon. Oh, actually, that's 14 minutes. Duh. Oh, 15,000 feet. Good enough. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yep, easy to overspeed. Okay, so far I'm going just a little bit over half Mach. You can see all of our passengers over there. Whoa. Yeah, that's supposed to be me over there. And a co-pilot. Oop, sorry. Oops. Okay. Eight minutes to descent. Might as well tell the passengers to put their seatbelts on. I need a drink. How many miles am I from my destination? About 95 miles. See, how much time was that? In about 20 minutes, I got like, wow, traveled that far in about 20 minutes. Now, they had better tell me, when I radio ATC, they had better tell me to land at runway 14 or I'm going to flip something. Four minutes to descent. So it's been about almost 30 minutes since we took off, and we covered a lot of ground. I mean, going half Mach, we really should have. Just so you know, yeah, we're going 277 knots in the air, but our ground speed, that's what they really mean by K. KTS knots true airspeed is Mach 5 point, or I'm sorry, Mach .552. I just okay, that the system is getting ready to start descending, so I'm going to have to lay off the speed now. Put it at 75% engine. Put the engines at 75%. There we go. Now we can see it start descending. And the reason, of course, the reason why we have to decrease the speed, and actually now I'm putting it at 71%, is because if you leave it at that speed, like say I go get more coffee, visit the flight attendants and start flirting with them and everything and getting my coffee and not paying attention to what autopilot's doing, the autopilot doesn't know to slow down, doesn't know to decrease the engines, so it's just going to start descending, and I end up flirting with the flight attendants and breaking the plane apart. I need more coffee. Chris, drink water. It's actually beer in here. It's Guinness. It really is. I'm kidding, it isn't. Let's see if I can reach the ATC here. Yes, I can.
Saginaw Tower, Chill Hill 001 is tree 5 miles northwest 11,000 feet with Yankee to land.
Chill Hill 001 Saginaw Tower. Altimeter
Yes.
decimal niner 2.152 and 1 tree. Make straight in runway 14.
With pleasure.
Make straight in runway 14 Chill Hill 001.
Ooh. Gotta lower my airspeed even more now. I had to nearly cut the engines. Cool the engines. Red line's getting near. Cool the engines. All right. I'm definitely getting ready to land. Oh God, all right. Sorry. The logo lights? Oh, okay, all right. Gosh, look at that. That is beautiful. Ah. That's one thing about this game is that even though it's simulated, even though it's computer graphics, I mean, they just do such a good job with the realism. And I am currently trying to save money for a better graphics card. So when I do get that better graphics card, this game will look even more beautiful. Okay, we're getting ready to make our turn here. Putting the flaps down now, and my landing gear. Taking it off autopilot now. Coming in a little crooked there.
That was a harder landing than we like to see, pilot.
Sorry. At least I landed
Contact ground for your working assistant.
somewhat.
Shut down your engine.
Ugh. That was not the best landing, but okay. It was a softer landing than it could have been.
Chilpill 001 contact ground on 121.7.
Going to 121.7 chill pill 001. Saginaw ground chill pill 001 taxi to the gate.
Chilpill 001 taxi to gate tree using taxiway Bravo cross runway 2 tree Bravo Alpha cross runway 14 Alpha.
Taxiing to gate tree via taxiway Bravo cross runway 2 tree Bravo Alpha cross runway 14 Alpha chill pill 001.
Who do you think you are, Cadillac? I accidentally muted my mic there for a little bit. Thank you. What a nice guy. He stopped for me. Hope you don't mind, ground. I will be going this way. I really don't feel like going that route to Bravo. The heck is this? Wow, did it just not render the taxiway here? Seen a couple of instances where this game did not render things correctly and it rendered fields where there should be a taxiway. I'm gonna run everybody over. Oh. The game was actually acting like I am going to be parking. So I missed something here. Oh, okay, there we are. You idiot. Okay, stop telling me to go forward. I'm sorry, but no, I don't think so. I really don't think so. Gosh. All right. So, wow, my trim pitch was way up there.
Okay, the VIPs are leaving the aircraft and are heading straight to the...
How about that? Flight time, an hour. Your E-qualification score grants you an XP rate of 3.5 times. Yay. Rented aircraft. Because I did rent this aircraft $6,000.
See you soon.
Yay! All right.
Let's go.
Oh, wow. Total time of flight 36 minutes, really. Excellent. All right. That's basically Microsoft Flight Simulator in a nutshell. And as far as Neofly goes, yay, I got payment for mission $60,000 minus $6,000 for the rented aircraft running costs, fuel usage 919 pounds, airport fees 1,183. I do have to get better at landing this plane. I used to be very good at it, and I don't know what happened. I got too used to flying a single turboprop, and that plane was very smooth. I mean, this plane's awesome. It's very nice, but I just have to get used to being able to land it. But went pretty well, all things considered. Probably have to do a little bit of repair to the landing gear, but thank God I didn't land so hard that the landing gear rammed right through everything. Let me see here. Where is my Neofly? Here it is. I get to take a look and see. Okay, so there is really no damage to my hull or anything like that. Still have quite a bit of fuel left, so if I really wanted to, I was around 4,000. I was around that much, actually around that much. So I used around $1,000 of fuel. Flying is expensive. Here I'm going to buy $500 worth of fuel. Okay, jet fuel. I mean, wow, it can be really expensive. Look, I made captain, and that's another thing too, is that you see these 3 bars here. That's not a captain, that's first officer. So I don't know, what they're going off of in this program, where when they were writing it, or I mean, they're still working on it. I mean, they're putting out updates to this every so often, but I don't know why they don't change this, because 3 bars is a first officer. That is not a captain. And 4 bars is actually a captain. And it's actually, in this, they call it senior captain. I don't know why. Let's see here. What other ranks are there? Well, there's no other ranks. I guess they wanted to go for the flow of the game, which was rookie pilot here, and then cadet, and then they call this first officer in the game. It's actually second officer. 2 bars is actually second officer, not first officer. And this should be first officer, then this should be captain, and then same 4 bars, but senior captain. So this should be 4 bars anyways. So I gotta learn to pilot this plane with a little bit more finesse. I've been used to both the Bonanza G36 and the other plane that I was talking about, the single turboprop, is, I'll show that really quick. is this one, the Cessna 208B. It's one of my favorite planes lately to fly. It is so nice. But I do have to practice more in this Beechcraft King Air. I mean, this one's also a really nice plane. And yeah, that does take, the faster a plane will go, the more finesse you're going to have to learn to use. Some of the other planes I like flying in this is the Icon A5. It's a sport plane that is just an absolute fun plane to fly. And of course, they were doing a special thing for Halo in the game, so due to the TV show coming out, so they have the Pelican from the Halo game in this. There's the Ornithopter from Dune. And the Dark Star. This is the Dark Star from Top Gun Maverick. I mean, the cruise speed of the plane I was just flying, the CJ4, is 451. This one's 5,300. Wow. I'm actually afraid, even in this simulator, to pilot this thing. This thing just, I mean, that has to be a beast. That's just amazing. So yeah, what else do we have? The FA Super Hornet cruise speed. That's wrong. 451 KTAS. That should be reading about 1,451, really. Because I have flown the thing in the simulator. Haven't been able to land it safely yet. I crashed every single time I tried to land it. But man, this thing's a little bit of a beast too. Alright, so that's basically all I have, and really I didn't see anybody join me for this whole thing, so oh well, maybe tomorrow I'll have some people come by and say hello. It was really nice having a couple of visitors the other day when I was playing Nintendo Switch, and that was awesome. I really liked the conversations we were having while I was playing Animal Crossing, and I was also playing Cult of the Lamb, and those are two awesome games. They're just really nice. Animal Crossing is more relaxing, but Cult of the Lamb is a little bit more, it's both relaxing and challenging in the fact that you're doing village building just like Animal Crossing, except a little darker. And then you're going to do missions, and where you're going to rescue people to indoctrinate into your clan, and also defeat these demigods for your god. So it's basically a game. From what I heard from the developers, Cult of the Lamb is actually supposed to teach people the follies and the, how should I put it, the bad things about being in a cult, basically. It's supposed to teach you more of like, how evil you have to be to actually run a cult. and how easy it is to slip into the dark side of humanity when you're running a cult. Okay, so that has nothing to do with Microsoft Flight Simulator. Sorry about that little segue there, but we'll jete back to this. And the only other thing I could say about it, besides the fact that this game tends to crash on me when I'm trying to, when I'm actually trying to fly, at least, from startup. Once I restart the system for some odd reason, this game is completely fine. But so far I've been having a ton of fun, and this is a way that I can actually get my flying fix without actually going to a flight instructor, because flight instructors are very expensive. But someday soon I will at least do a discovery flight, and I will definitely be filming that one if I can. But I think I'll be too busy actually learning the basics on how to fly a plane, hopefully during that time. So yeah, that's my ultimate dream. But for right now, I have a simulator. I am using it. I will definitely be getting Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 when it comes out, but for right now, this has been doing me just fine. That's basically about it. So I will be doing this next Sunday. I will be going into Flight Simulator, and I will actually be doing a couple test flights before I go live, just to make sure that everything's fine and that the system won't crash, and then we'll have some fun. Hopefully I'll actually have some visitors. Okay. But for those of you that are watching after the live and watching the recording of this, thank you for joining me, and I'll hopefully see you guys soon. Take care.